So this problem wants us to find the exact value of tangent of 5 pi 12ths. And this seems like a hard problem because 5 pi 12ths is not a special unit circle angle. And typically, when I want exact values, it will involve the special unit circle angles. Well, this problem made it easy for you because they explicitly told you, use the half angle formula. And that basically means this angle must be half of another angle. So you just ask yourself, 5 pi 12ths is half of what angle? Well, to answer that question, you just double it. No duh. And here's a very obvious statement. 2 is half of double of 2, right? 5 is half of double of 5. 17.5 is half of double of 17.5. So it should be a true statement that tangent of 5 pi 12ths is equal to tangent of double of 5 pi 12ths, which is 10 pi 12ths, half of it. Right? So what I basically said was this guy here is half of his double. Right? 5 is half of the double of 5. 5 is half of 10, no duh. Now notice the numerator here. That guy is reducible. That's tangent of, what is that? 5 pi over 6. And 5 pi over 6 is a special unit circle angle. So now I can go ahead and use the half angle formula for tangent, and I'll be confident that I can do it exactly because I now have a special unit circle angle. Now the double angle, the half angle formula for tangent, you have two variations. It doesn't matter which one. I'll use the first one again because it comes first. So according to the half angle formula, remember this is your angle that you're working with. That equals 1 minus cosine of the angle that you're working with all over the sine of the angle that you're working with. And then I expect you guys to be able to figure out what cosine of 5 pi over 6 is and sine of 5 pi over 6. I'll just do that on the side of scratch work. So cosine of 5 pi 6, I like to use reference angle. So the reference angle is pi 6. 5 pi 6 is in the second quadrant, and cosine is negative, though. So that's going to be negative radical 3 over 2. Sine of 5 pi 6 has the same reference angle. That's pi 6. But since we're in the second quadrant, sine is positive. I'll leave it as positive. And sine of pi 6 is 1/2. So we have 1 minus negative radical 3 over 2 over 1/2. And then you just go ahead and simplify that, right? So the minus minus becomes a plus, and dividing by 1/2 is the same thing as multiplying by 2. So we get 2 plus radical 3 is the exact value.